Reflections for the month of May, which is dedicated to the Blessed Virgin Mary. 19th day. Consideration upon the two patrons. Reflect sincerely whom you wish to serve, God or the devil. Think well upon it, since you cannot serve the one and the other. To serve two enemies so irreconcilable as God and the devil, and to please both of them, is impossible. One day a penitent with the escutcheon of Jesus Christ, and another day a sinner with the livery of the devil. Some prayers, a mass, a fast, and yet with sinful affections and actions. This is a state perfectly agreeable to Lucifer. This is making open mockery of God. If you wish to serve God, the suffering will be for a short time, the rejoicing for all eternity. 50, 60 years of mortification and an eternity of joys. And besides, remember that a patron so good as God knows how to assist, to comfort, to caress you, even in this life. But if, in order to serve God, you must carry the cross, console yourself with thinking that it will never be so heavy as that which His innocent divine Son carried. If, however, you wish to serve the devil, the rejoicing will be short and the suffering will last eternally. 40 years of royalty, cried Elizabeth of England, after death, and an eternity of hell. And after all, it is not true that the devil is able to satisfy in this world those who follow him. You have proved it and prove it even now. The devil is a patron who hates you as much as ever an enemy can hate. What then can you expect of him? Example. Who is more able to liberate us from the slavery of the devil than Mary? There was a youth who, being unable to succeed in a wicked design he had, gave himself up to the devil, binding himself to him for a slave in his own handwriting, if he could make him succeed in that at which he aimed. However, having repented of so doing, he went into a church of Mary, where with great grief he confessed his grievous sins, and was ready to do any penance that his confessor imposed upon him. He ordered him, before being absolved, first to fast for 3 days, and to put on sackcloth, and to take the discipline, imploring the aid of Our Lady. And he promised that for 3 days he would celebrate the Holy Mass for him. After these 3 days were over, he went into the Holy Chapel by the advice of the same confessor, where, with many tears, he set about praying to Our Lady that she might cause the writing to be restored to him. And while he said, O most holy Mother, show yourself to be a mother of love to me, though I am unworthy of being your son, and am even a slave of the devil. He saw descend into his hands the writing he had made. Then he gave himself up more entirely than ever to tears of joy, and rendered many thanks to the Blessed Virgin. And after going out of the chapel, as happy as ever he could be, he went to the priest, showed the favor he had received of Mary, and received absolution, with great hope of having received pardon. Thus all that fear left him, which he had great reason to entertain, owing to the bill of promise remaining in the devil's hands. Act of homage. Kiss 3 times the image of Mary, and say each time affectionately to it, I wish to serve you, my mother, and to disown the devil. Ejaculation. I am thy slave, nor would I be for worlds from this sweet bondage free. Amen.